Hi, I'm Shelly.
And I'm Chris.
Welcome to our license to travel.
We left the RV park just a little before noon, the destination being only about 20 minutes away, just off of Highway 90 on the way to Sierra Vista. When you arrive at the Caverns, you're greeted by cheerful and friendly state park rangers who can answer all of your questions. Just let them know you're there for the tour at whatever time, and they'll give you a pass for parking at the main building.
So today we've come to one of the many wondrous attractions the state of Arizona has to offer. It is here in southern Arizona at Kartchner Caverns State Park. The park was built on land that the Kartchner family owned, and later, after the caverns were found and explored, the state bought the land from the family, hence the name Kartchner Caverns.
The park was dedicated and opened on November 5th, 1999, but a little backstory. In November of 1974, Gary Tennant and Randy Tufts were exploring the limestone hills at the eastern base of the Whetstone Mountains. Well, they were looking for a cave that no one had ever found, and they found it. They came back many times, exploring as much of the caves as possible. Being good stewards, they were careful to always walk in their same footsteps in order to preserve the cave's delicate ecosystem. You can still see the muddy walking trails they used over and over to this day. The two kept the caves a secret until February 1978, when they told the property owners, James and Lois Kartchner, about the awesome discovery. One big advantage to being here is that the Arizona state parks are second to none, and the same gate you came through to get access to the caverns will also take you back south to the campgrounds. Brand new, very large spaces with many pull-through sites with electric and water and a pretty neat fire ring. There is a very nice dump station just before you enter the campground, which also doubles as an emergency helipad.
It took nearly 10 years of red tape to get the state to begin developing the cave, all the while keeping it secret so as to preserve its beauty. But on November 5th, 1999, at a cost of nearly $28 million, the upper cavern was opened. 4 years later, on November 11th, 2003, the lower cavern was opened. Tufts and Tennant called the cave Xanadu. This was their code name that they used between themselves so that if anyone overheard their conversations in public, they would not know what they were discussing. Since they used the name Xanadu when discussing the caves, it was only right that when they found the 6-story tall formation in the rotunda, or what's known as the throne room, to call it by the name of Mongol Emperor Kublai Kahn. The desertscape around the main building is beautiful, and we happen to be here while everything is blooming.
Pictures just cannot do this place justice, and the tours are both entertaining and informative. The park does offer specific photo tours for a fee if you're interested, but not on the standard tours. Another side note, this park is an official dark skies site for astrophotography.
We spent close to 2 hours in the park and enjoyed every minute. The caverns are a living cave, and the year-round temperature inside is approximately 72 degrees Fahrenheit. But it is also 98% humidity year-round, so you won't need to bring a jacket. They also don't allow food, water, gum, cameras, phones, purses, or backpacks. Just yourself and your ticket. Please let the rangers know if you visited any caves or mines wearing the same shoes you have on that day so that they can clean them before entering the delicate ecosystem. And please don't touch anything but the handrails. If you do, the ranger has to mark the area with red tape so that they can come back to clean the area. Everything you touch affects the delicate ecosystem inside. So keep your hands in your pockets, as my mother would say, or on the handrail, and keep an eye on your little ones to help keep everything pristine.
This visit was well worth the price of admission. Entrance fees to the park itself is $7, which is waived if you already reserved a tour. The park encourages advanced reservations as it's pretty unlikely you'll get a same-day walk-on tour. We would highly recommend the experience to folks of all ages.
Check the Arizona State Park's website under Kartchner Caverns to get all the details and to schedule a tour time. It really has been a lot of fun sharing this adventure with you, and we hope you'll be back with us next week when we visit a historic mine in the town of Bisbee, Arizona. So until then,
travel safe.
Bye.